Okay, yeah, please start your presentation.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Me and my partner from 8th group will presenting about shelter in gathering, transport, and disposal of waste. First, I will introduce myself and my partners. My name is Fauzan Salam, and my partner are Trana Sombing and Muhammad Ramadan Rama Akbar. Okay. What the subject matter in this presentation? One, waste substance, and two, waste classification, three, waste processing, and garbage disposal service. One, waste substance. Looking at the shape, there is variety of garbage, but we research from the angle of the substance. Then the garbage consists of inorganic substance and organic substance. Inorganic substance. In the picture, we can see metal inorganic waste. Example of garbage of inorganic substance are pieces or plates of metal, various types of rocks, broken glass, bones, and other. This type of garbage, looking physically hard than either for the elevation of low soil or can also to expand the footpath. But if diligently working on it, waste from metal can be remelted to be useful again. Rock to dissolve low soil or harden the footpath. Broken glass can be melted back and used as useful item. And bone, when some smoothed, can be for fertilizer and other. Next. Next is organic substance. Based on the process of destruction of microbial bodies, organic waste consists of two. One, organic substance from plastic material, and two, non-plastic organic substance. Organic substance can be destroyed by microbial bodies, but plastic substance cannot be destroyed by microbial bodies. If disposed of indiscriminately, this plastic substance is destroyed for a long time, which is between 40 or 50 years. And two, waste organic substance are not from plastic, for example, wood, paper, clothing, rubber, remnant of meat, and other. All organic waste can be destroyed by microbial until it becomes a very good mineral material for fertilizer. Okay, the next is waste classification. There are human extracta. The requirement for this discharge that meet herd rules according to Ehlers and Steele are: 1. Human excreta must not pollute the surface soil, and 2. Must not pollute surface water. 3. Must not contaminate water in the soil. 4. Faces should not be open so that it can be used where flies lay eggs or breed vector disease. The rigid should be protected from the fusion of water, and last, making it easy and cheap. And number 2 is sewage. In Indonesian, we call air limbah. The ways of disposal of wastewater are disposal by dilution, 2. Cesspool, resembling a well but useful for waste disposal, and 3. Sewage pit, 4. Septic tank, and 5. Real system. 3. Reviews. Reviews is substance or object that do not work and are long used. There are 3 types of reviews. 1. Garbage, processing remains or rotting food waste, and 2. Rubbish, dry waste, residual material of processing that do not rot, and 3. Soft garbage. This garbage waste arrangement consists of small particles and has easy to fly properties. It's bordering And for origin of garbage, the way of disposal of wastewater are one, dead animals and vegetation, two, household waste and rubbish from the housing complex, garbage from the market, garbage from the industrial complex, and garbage from the city, and last, garbage from the countryside. Next, my partner will continue this presentation, Jen.
Okay, so I'm here. I want to explain about waste processing. Next, waste processing is garbage done in such a way that it can be utilized or processed in such a way as not to harm or interfere anymore. When this garbage should be considered. For the first is storage, second collection, third disposal. The content of the trash can depend on the number of occupants of a house and how many days garbage is transferred. We can manage garbage by, for one, make fertilizer, second, burn, third, sanitary landfills, and fourth, open dumping. Next. One of the solutions of garbage from the city is that it is used of fertilizer. Because the amount of garbage and garbage consists of various organic and inorganic substances, it is necessary to own a factory. Before the plant is established, it usually has to be reviewed and researched first. The manufacture of fertilizer from small-scale waste can be used in the construction of pits. Next. Burning garbage in the city or residential environment wherever possible is avoided because there is air pollution in the form of smoke and dust from ash and fine particles from the cause of imperfect combustion. The single fastest way to destroying plastic waste is burned and the combustion process to be a more orderly is carried out in a garbage burner furnace. The construction is as follows. For first, this picture is mini burner furnace in a small size. For the second, garbage burner furnace for housing complex. Next. So the chapter will be explained by Rama.
Okay, I will explain about garbage disposal surface. Next, garbage disposal surface. 80% of household waste come from organic waste. Household generates types of waste consist of organic waste, vegetable, plants, and food then can rot, and organic waste can place in metal which are not easily destroyed. Family health can be affected by odor in litter. Garbage can be destroyed by burning. So piled in a bit of dump and a garbage can which there is a shared garbage surface. Okay, I will explain conclusion. And first, waste is substance or object that do not work or are not used anymore. Either from host or from remain of industrial processing. Waste is a material that has no value or is useless for ordinary or primary purpose of manufacturing or discharging damage for a flowing good in manufacturing or oversting of rejected material of waste. Second, family health can be affected by odor in catering litter. Household waste can be destroyed by being burned off, stopped, or buried in a excavation or dumped in garbage can where there is a joint garbage service available. Third, Then bed is divided into their namely human excrete or sewage, waste and urine, sewage and reverse or garbage, consisting of garbage, rubbish and soft garbage. And fourth, waste processing is garbage done in such a way that it can be used or processing in such a way as not to harm of interface anymore. Next. This is implication. First, to know about waste substance. Second, to know about waste distribution. Third, to know about waste processing. And fourth, to know about waste processing surface. Next. Recommendation. First, student look for other source of different from journal to earth insight and knowledge. Second, student look for videos related to the above material so that student can better understand the material. Third, student make a summary of the above material to make it easier to remember that material. And fourth, the material discussed in this paper implement in daily life to feel its benefit. Next. This is a reference list. Next. Thank you for your attention. And next is a discussion session and any question.